Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. 3 minutes of Judgment Day. Chapter 10 Miracle of Tears. I stood and looked dumbstruck at my book. I had no determination left. I could do nothing to defend my deeds but to stare. A person came and took 2 years of my salah. Another one came and took a part of my charity work. Another one. I was, God forbid, like a powerless sheep who could do nothing but watch. There was no possibility to defend against these people. In this world, no matter how strong is an accusation against you, you can still defend and court yourself. And through a lawyer, you can get rid of accusations. But here, we can't even utter a word. We can only look. Even all can understand our thoughts, forget about the actions. Therefore, you cannot defend without being rational. In my own book, I saw so many sins which explain the proverb, uneaten soup, a burnt mouth. Another person backbit or accused someone, but the sin was registered for me. As I was there and heard him, how many sins which had no pleasure for me, but only held my head down in shame. It was very tough, too much. God's reckoning was being done very accurately. When my evaluation was going on and I was seeing my faults, my left side was being burnt by severe hot breeze. The heat was burning my whole body in an intolerable manner. The heat was burning everywhere except my face, chest, and palm. It was strange for me. Why are these 3 areas were not being burnt? There was no need of discussion. I quickly understood the answer to my question. Since my youth, I had participated in religious ceremonies and cultural activities. My father had suggested that when you cry for the Master Imam Hussain al-Islam, Lady Fatima Zahra al-Islam, and Ahlul Bayt al-Islam, you should know the value of these tears. Shedding tears for these great personalities is priceless. You will understand their value on the Judgment Day. My father had heard from elite people and religious scholars that one should rub these tears to the face and chest. So he used to do the same thing. Following my dad, I used to rub my tears to the face and chest, and when I used to cry for Ahlul Bayt al-Islam during such ceremonies. Now I came to know why these 3 areas of body were not being burnt. And the other observation that I made there was my repentance to God and shedding tears in this world. I realized that some of my sins committed in this world were not recorded in my book. Here I realized very nicely the mercy of God. Once a man repents for his sins and do not continue them any longer, these sins are completely removed from the book. Even if somebody has violated the rights of others, haq al-nas, but do not know how to compensate, barad mazalim, he can pay that back. But if you identify the owner whose right was violated, you must return his right. If a child has a debt on us, he has not forgiven us for it in his world. We must wait for him in that world to come and forgive. On to chapter 11.